Heyo, the world is on fire. Things seem pretty bad right about now, but let us return to a simpler time of hee haw funny Joe man. Big man with their big plan upon the land to expand being made out of bigness, and read some public domain comics and not think about it while we can. As usual, I'm just going to pick a category that I think will be interesting and a title that I think will be interesting, and then we're just going to read it together, like us, together, forever. Forever. Let's do real superhero Static Shock. Whoop whoop. Okay, that's in a language I can barely read. That's in a language I can barely read. Let's get this 100% up. America's best. I mean, it's America's best, so it might be good. Banner Comics, The Avenger, The One Man War, Batmania, Big Three, Briba Minzel. I'm probably mispronouncing English. It's a language I speak currently right now to you. Currently, I'm speaking this English language right now to you. Yes, good job. Blue English. Brain boy. I could be a brain boy and you could be my brain girl, or not. I don't care, man. Captain Atom. Captain Fearless Comics. Captain Battle. There sure is a lot of captains here. Captain Midnight, Catman, Captain Tootsie, the Crimson Comic Comet. Dull man. I'm just looking and seeing what we get here. Seeing what we can find here. Something interesting. Something interesting. Funny man. That's what I am. I lie to myself, knowing. Hangman! Hercules! Hell! You know what? Fuck it. Since I'm. No. I'm watching Common Rider Gov with some friends of mine, and I enjoy the funny Candyman and the Pudding Boy and the Pudding People, the Pudding Pops. Jackpot, Kid Eternity, Judo Master, Lady Luck, Larry of Lars, Liberty, fuck it, Lightning Comics. That looks like it'll be interesting. It'll be worth a laugh or two at least. It'll be worth a laugh or two, I say to myself, knowing it won't be worth a laugh or two. I mean, okay, we're gonna make this big enough for me to. Yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah, Lightning Comics. Meet Lightning's new ally, the Lightning Girl, also featuring the sword. Okay, we've got. I'm assuming that's the sword. I'm assuming these jabronis, these mummy fucking ghoul types, are holding Lightning Girl, and that's. I'm guessing the lightning with this fucking triangle with electricity. Lightning Comics. Lash Lightning! With the lifeblood of valiant Americans, the story of. Oh. Oh. 1930s racism. No, I'm not in the mood for 1930s racism. Let's let us not do 1930s racism. I'm not in the mood for that. I want to see a guy with magic superpowers punch some dudes and just not think about that, right? Okay? I'm good. I just want to see a guy with magic powers punch dudes and feel good about the world. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong to just want to feel that? I mean, mystery comics. Will it be a mystery that it's quality? Heck if I know. Mystery. You know what we need, chat. We need music. So I'm gonna get some public domain smooth jazz playing while we read the funny comic book. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Public domain smooth jazz. Wonder Mystery Comics! 10 cents! This guy's fucking punching some kind of purple monster! Also featuring King of Futura, the Magnet, Zudo, the Jungle Boy, and the Silver Knight. Bah! Brad Spencer, Wonder Man! Let's make this a little bit larger. Yeah. Brad Spencer, Wonder Man. Is there an invisible planet somewhere in the black depths of space harboring evil souls after they run their gaunt of violence and bloodshed on Earth? Faced with this ancient enigma after overcoming the immortal Emperor, his sinister death cult, Brad Spencer, is ready for another rocket plunge into the boundless universe, meeting its star menace with the prodigious powers of Wonder Man! Wonder Man flies at a weird angle with a fucking gun. He's not fucking around. He's gonna... I like the design of this weird ghoul monster here with it's got like monkey arms and it's a witch face. I like it. Solid monster design out of 10. Brad Spencer, Wonder Man over here flying in his ridiculous costume. Sure, whatever, let's go with it. The laboratory devised by the mechanic... The maniacal Dr. Voodoo. Okay, Dr. Jonathan Voodoo. Mad scientist at law. He's a lawyer just to fund his mad science projects. They called him crazy when he got into law, just so he could fund mad science. Even if Lilith, the Dark Planet, isn't a fable, how can we find it when it's invisible, Brad? Good point. How can you find out if it's fucking invisible? Smug ass frickin' Brad. Look at him, smug bastard. Don't like him already. I'm sorry. According to the immortal Emperor's Assyrian tablet carol, it is supposed to be somewhere near the moon. I have believed in evil spirits as if they were using Lilith as an eternal hideout. They embody the most dangerous threat the world has ever known. Okay, so Brad Spencer, Wonder Man, is going to fight alien demons from beyond the moon. Okay, fair enough. Regular, everyday superhero stuff, I guess. You know, demons from space. Space demons, if you will. Sure, whatever, fuck it. Space demons. There's nothing on Earth that can stop you, Brad. But when I think of the millions of creatures beyond death... Don't fret. The important thing is that I find Lilith. And then I, do things with her. And put on this silly costume that I'm wearing. Actually, I kind of like Wonder Man's silly costume. It's kind of simple, but it works, I mean, I get rid of the... I guess I just go with green and red and maybe the yellow symbol, Keep the holsters for his gun because he has a gun. Sure, why not? Let's go with that. After probing through space with the vacuum spiral, I don't even know what that does, but it looks like a science fiction dream catcher to me. Which makes sense because they're fighting fucking demons from outer space and whatnot, space demons. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but the beam is stopped at 239,000 miles from Earth. Exactly. On the moon's orbit. Moon's haunted! Not only is the moon haunted, it also has a demon planet next to it. So moon is not just haunted, it's fucking demon planet time. No doubt it isn't now, Brad. Really, Lilith does exist. She looks just so sick of Brad's space demon bullshit. Right? She just looks tired. Like, Brad has been talking about this space demon bullshit for decades into their relationship. Sure, first it was once charming, but now it's just mundane. Like, oh yeah, sure, space demons, whatever. Go have fun, Brad. The spark has been lost, is all I'm saying. Mars was good, clean fun compared to it. They've been to Mars! Yeah, sure, whatever. He's gonna fight space demons, whatever, fuck it. Up to unless I don't think you better go along. I'm getting on my costume right now, Brad Spencer, and don't you dare leave without me. Okay, yeah, this is just a couple who, instead of going to therapy, are fighting space monsters. Instead of couples therapy, they're going to fight space monsters. Minutes later, in the vortex chamber. Wait up, I nearly forgot my compressor belt. Fine time to you to remember. In another second, you would have disintegrated like an eggshell. And they get... Then across the yawning reaches of the cosmos, they get freaking teleported. I think that's how it works. That's, teleportation, son. In the space of seconds, an incredible vista is looming eerie below. In an eerie glow. English. Cheerful little night, isn't it? Nightmare. Heavens, Wonderman, even the planets look evil. As Wonderman and Carol approach one of the fantastic trees, it seems to know we're here. Listen, that's my voice. Ted has failed, but he always just keeps reading it. Because he can't stop. Suddenly, with an ominous hum. Goodness, what's that? Cum. That looks like cum. Like, it looks like a sperm, right? Look, there's the tail, there's the head of the sperm. Demon space sperm. I mean, your sperm shouldn't be that color of black, but... And it shouldn't... Its tail shouldn't probably look like that. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop what I say and just not. A vivid flash and grim trio steps from the terror-ridden past. Vikings! Oh, they're Huns. Okay, fair enough. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters? When I asked for sons. With a smashing lunge, Wonder Man attacks. All you rats need is a modern touch, and I've got it. I mean, right now he's fighting the ghosts of Huns on what is essentially Hell Planet, aka Earth, in like 3 months. An instant later, a chilling realization. I might have known. They're spirits. They can't be harmed. Yeah, but you're punching ghosts. With the gridgely dodginess of death itself, the warriors close in. Hide while you can, Carol, and I'll wait to the beam to come back. They struggle. Yeah, there's Wonder Man getting his shit punched in by some ghost Huns. Unexpectedly, what on earth? Hold on tight, Carol. They're finding a healthier altitude, whatever. Soaring climb. They didn't think of it sooner. By merely turning the knob, we can alter and adjust the gravity of it. Sure, whatever. They're on a space planet. Who cares? They're on a fucking space planet, and that guy's got a goofy hat. That guy's got a goofy hat on him. I like him. And I like his jabroni fucking butler over here. Thousands of feet above Lilith. See? Our relative weight about 20 pounds is no trouble like to keep moving at all. We need to start twittering. No, you do not. I know it's time to go back to Earth. Let's leave this demon monster planet alone. But ahead, dread forces are at work. What?
And evil souls on Lilith. Yes! Behold! I have put a trash can on my head and made it into a helmet. Aren't you proud, ma'am? Calculator, friends! Aha! It is I! Yeah.
They won't get that far, my friends. First, I'll switch on the neurotic detector. Sure, whatever. It detects neurotic people. Yes, it is Dr. Voodoo! And the Immortal Emperor have teamed in a grim coalition with the most fiendish wizards of the past. Sure, fuck it. Wizards on Space Demon Monster Planet. Let's whatever. Above the strange dome rises a glycerin piston. Big, thick, meaty piston. Nothing phallic here. Just a piston. Just a piston. Nothing phallic here. Out of it, airborne scourges of antiquity, the harpies. Okay. Harpies. Fair enough. Demons. At the beetling towers into the loom site. Great Scott. We're running into it now. A hurtling dive. I remembered the Martian flames pistols. Better take it, Wonder Man. Looks like another fight we'll have on our more of a chance on the ground. I feel like using a flamethrower on demons is not going to work. You know, seeing as they're demons and everything. Sure, they're space monster demons, which you're different from your typical fire and brimstone demon, but, you know, that's just me, I'm sorry. An instant later, with the wind Ted, can you read? Can you read the English language? Whistling. Through their monstrous wings. Drop, Carol. Don't try to outfly them. Locked in a desperate struggle. That's the noise I imagine this demon is making there. At least the moment Wonder Man wrenches free. Harps for you, Harpy. Pew! Fucking annihilated the Harpy. Okay, cool. But hundreds of feet above, Wonder Man, help. Ye gods, they've got Carol. The Harpies, you know, they're coming for her. Great guns, she's falling. With desperate speed, save the pieces, freaks. Do 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 bam. Carol, have they hurt you? Those alien bastards almost kidnapped my wife. Good thing I have a gun. Yeah. Brr. I never thought I'd have to face anything like that. Well, I mean, you're basically on hell. Suddenly, an eerie echo of chorus fills the air.
Master, the strangers are here. The strangers! The strangers!
Good heavens, what's next? In case you better have this. Just take my gun. From all sides of the grisly band floats.
Seize them for the master. Seize them, seize them.
The living dead, they're now in for it. Let's see whether you can take it, ghoul.
Ow.
Immune to Wonder Man's furious attack, the zombies... Okay, we're fighting zombies. No use, they're beyond physical harm.
They can even overcome the flame pistol.
Okay. They fought shooting ghosts with a ray gun. With a laser beam fire gun. would work. They thought. Look, these two idiots not only found out that hell exists, but it is another planet. They decide to go there, and they somehow think that the denizens of hell, the spirits, ghouls, monsters, and demons, would not be immune to their Ronnie-ass ray gun laser power. I love these idiots. These two wonderful goofballs thought that shooting demons with a ray gun would work. They're not even proton packs. They're not even proton packs. They're just regular ass Ronnie Martian ray guns. Back to the public domain music. Is this if we could maybe use for later? Yeah, I don't think you're living through this. And the glittering throne of Lilith, the dark goddess. Ah, Wonder Man, I could forgive you for opposing my subjects on your own element on Earth, but this invasion of my domain, never. Then the blare of... Yeah, eerie trumpets are in fact playing. That kind of works. Dr. Voodoo and the Immortal Emperor. One word, your fearful highness, before you dispose of our adventurers' guests. Remember, my vacuum spiral's nearly ready, and we will need your evil legions to invade Earth. I will take the girl to my quarters and prepare her soul for the way of Lilith, but Wonder then dies. Okay, cool. And then we just have these, 1930s racist black men. Dr. Voodoo prepares the table. These Nubians are controlled by pre-hypnotic, meaning they're all one step towards you every minute. Could you please not with the 1930s racism, Dr. Voodoo? No, I'm a supervillain. What do you expect? Fair enough. But step by step, the swordman comes closer. I do like his outfit. I like his hat, though. I like his hat. That's a nice hat. I like a hat. At the moment outside the chamber, Lilith, you see his corpse this moment, your majesty. At his death, I wish to witness. Step aside. Sure, whatever. Just as Wonder Man breaks free, holy mackerel, Carol, disguised as Lilith. I stunned Lilith with a blast of the flame pistol. We've got to reach out the vacuum spiral before she recovers. Okay, they've blasted, basically, sexy Satan with a laser gun. Sure, whatever. Sure, whatever. I'm ready to be the first with a little reminder of what's to come. Boom. Safely back on Earth. It's almost impossible to fight human brutes like those, Wonder Man. Just the same, I've got to find a way and to beat them. It's time to check Dr. Voodoo's invasion. Wonder Man repels the hideous threatening of the world. Don't miss the next issue. Buy war bonds. No, I will not be buying war bonds, thank you. Well, that was Wonder Man. This is some quality comics, chat. Zoodoo. Okay. Wait. Whoopsie poopsie. Whoopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. Let's get back to where we were, chat. Oh, it's me. Who is this person dead? Zudo, the Jungle Boy. In the darkest Africa holds terror for Zudo, the Jungle Boy. In the land of savage beasts, the wild jungle tribes, with death lurking behind every bush and tree, Zudo and his faithful companion, Lao, the mighty lion, carry on their struggle For justice in the jungle. And here we see fucking Zudo looking like a fucking not twink, but he's very twunky here. One day deep in the jungle. Oh, a small boat that brings 2 white men to these parts. Oh, these white-ass people. Does Zudo have the N-word pass? That's a real question. Why am I like this? I'm sorry. We better make it for the shore. These waters are infested with crocodiles. Suddenly, ooh, help. Ah! That crocodile. He got hit by this boat and he's just mad about it. Well, you did hit the crocodile with your boat, so, looking out for that crocodile that hit you with the boat, With horrible death imminent, I must save them. The water beasts will rip them into shreds. Zudo. Not only does Zudo... Okay, so is it me or did Zudo's hair color just change in between these panels? Like, look. He went from blonde to brunette there. Is that just one of his superpowers? Can Zudo just change his hair at will? I need to know this for, reasons, because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. He would attack Zudo, but Zudo is ready. It is you who will die. I've got a fucking knife. And of course he stabs the crocodile to death. This one will never attack again. That boy there, is he... Good heavens, that crocodile must be... Oh look, there he is now. How can we ever thank you? You saved our lives. Did you manage to kill that thing by yourself? Who are you? I am Zudo. What brings you to the jungle? What brings you to my frickin' jungle? Also, if Zudo's lived in the jungle all his life, right? Like, okay, we're stopping the public domain music because I'm going on a tangent again. I'm sorry. This is going to bother me. I'm an idiot. You'll have to forgive me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Why is Zudo this white when he's lived in the jungle the entirety of his life? Like, right. I'm okay with Zudo being a white guy, right? That's just who he is. That's just how he is, right? But his ass is super pasty for the jungle is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that Zudo should be tanner. You're right. He's lived in the jungle his entire life. You think he'd have a tan, and a shirt. Just because he would want to keep the mosquitoes off of him, he'd have like a loose shirt of some sort. Maybe he would be wearing like a simple tunic, just to keep the mosquitoes off of him. I'm Dr. Turner. Why are you so there? English, I'm sorry. This is my assistant, Dr. Howard. He has squinty eye syndrome. We research chemists attempting to find a black orchid which has just been discovered that contains an ingredient, a pollen that prevents something infantile paralysis. English. Do you know the sickness in the jungle? This is the thing you seek to prevent. It cripples many children in our land. And if we have samples of this flower, it would save many lives in cultivating the black orchid in our country, sure. I've never seen such a flower in the jungle, but the medicine man of the Wangu tribe is very old and knows much. Come with me. I'll ask the guy in the jungle that I live in. Thank goodness we all speak English. Yet again, why is this jungle bebop boy speaking... Whatever, it's a comic book. It's easy that way. It's for us, the viewer's convenience, that he speaks English. It's like in Star Trek. He has a universal translator device. There we go. I'm gonna stop being an asshole and ripping these comics apart because, you know, you just gotta accept things. I'm sorry, I apologize. I have heard of such a flower. It grows amongst the lost tribe on the other side of the mountain. Can you show them the way? It means death to those who seek this flower. Many have gone for it, but none have ever returned. Tell the white men to go home, or the evil spirits will find them. That man has seen some shit. That man has seen some shit. He's seen things you people wouldn't believe. Wanga... Wenagu... Wengano? Whatever, him. I'm gonna call him Dr. Chuck. Dr. Chuck over here has seen some shit. It's north of the zebra gathering grounds, across the mountains, but the wise old one urges you to go back. It's dangerous to go and try and find it. Thank you for helping us, but we must go now. It means too much to my own people. We must find it. Farewell, my boy. We are grateful for all you've done. They know not the ways of the jungle, and they will perish in it. I will follow. He's like, goddamn white people. Goddamn white people coming into this jungle. They're gonna fucking get themselves killed. The old guy, Dr. Chuck, he warned him. Well, looks like I gotta save their ass. Look out. They're killers. Several miles in, they're okay, baboons, sure, and they just fucking shoot at him. They're closing in on us. We'll be killed. Look out! It's Zudo! One of my neighbors is making noise, and if you can hear it, I'm sorry. There are too many to fight off. Your teeth shall not feel the flesh of Zudo. He just frickin' rugby tackles a baboon like a madman. I like you, Zudo. Zudo, the jungle boy, rugby tackling a frickin' baboon. At mock stupid. We're doomed by these creatures unless we receive aid. Lao! In response to the call, the mighty lion Lao. It's my friend, Lao. Lao and Zudo suddenly slash at the attackers. Okay, at least Zudo has a freaking lion for a sidekick. He's a freaking lion for a sidekick, and he's punching freaking baboons like a madman. You know how strong and scary a baboon is? They're fucking terrifying. The vicious baboons are routed. Does that lion belong to you? He's my friend and companion. Zhao is faithful to Zudo. Lao looks like he's like, who do you calling belong to? If anything, Zudo over, whatever. He belongs to this lion. You can't fight the dangers in Zudo's jungle. Lao and I will go with you across the mountain. Oh boy, you can hear my neighbors, can't you? For days, the small party slashes its way through the jungle, encountering danger at every turn. At long last, the lost city of the Black Orchids! Look, the Black Orchids. Thank heavens, we've come to the end of the road. We must be very careful not... They are not very friendly to strangers here. Boom, boom, boom. Tss, listen, the native drums. We've been seen, and they are relaying a message back. I advise you to go back. I want you to leave. Fair enough. Get off their land. No, we must. Gone too far to turn now. All we need is the 2 black or 3 orchids. Careful, we're being watched, I think. Here we are. I want... No. Ho, the devil's attack. You killed the white dogs. Suddenly... Cowardly sons of cowardly fathers, Zudo will not. Retreat, run, Lao, flee for your life. You don't gotta tell me twice, boy. Take them to the Orchid Princess. You have taken Zudo, but not Zudo's friend? This is their holy flower, right? These people consider this plant, which has properties that can cure the sick, as holy. That makes a little sense to me, right? Like, what does this plant do? It can make people not crippled. Yeah, I could see that as like a gift of some divine being, and that you would want to guard this gift that this divine being has given to you and your people. Right? Right. That's there's a logic to that to me. Right, this divine thing that your people have. Oh, so light-skinned black woman? Fair enough. She just keeps getting progressively more light-skinned. Sure, whatever. I like how he's clasping his hands and then that evil grubby hand motion. You know the kind, the evil grubby hand motion. It's a classic, it works. To these fiends, may your bodies be crushed by the trampling with the elephant. To you, Zudo, it's over. To live, anyways, you must kill the intruders this way. So it is written, our laws cannot be flouted. Go, mighty one, crush the invaders.
Eek! He's one of the wild jungle ones, eh?
It is Lao. Quick, untie. How can a lion untie? Oh wait, unite with me. I thought you said untie. No, it does say untie. Unite. Sure, unite, untie, whatever. Look, I don't know how a lion is going to do that, but he's cutting the ropes. I should have figured that out. That makes sense. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. I apologize greatly. Yeah, and then these men get crushed to death. I'm not feeling it.
My skin color changes at every panel I'm in. What's up with that, kiddo?
I don't know. I don't know either.
It's like the artists were afraid to draw a hot black chick or something back in the 30s.
I don't feel... I like King of Futura's outfit. Look at that, he's just got green spandex, lasering robots, and what looks like potato men. The 30th century AD is as strange. Creatures will inhabit the earth. Then what changes will Relentless hand of our time produce? Adventures of Dick Evans finds out when he's stranded 1,000 years into the future. The laboratory of Professor Albert Lawrence, scientist. The man, just to see him at once. Glad to meet you, Professor. I've heard of you. You're a man of courage, Captain Devons. I have a proposition that you will test every ounce of your body's courage. I hope to go on report the Earth 1,000 years from now. Yes, I've invented fucking time travel. And I want you, Dick Devons, to be the first man to be sent into the future. Why me? You answered my ad on Craigslist. Thought this was going to be a weird roleplay thing, I'm going to be honest with you, Professor. That's okay. Do you want the $20 or not? Yes. 24 hours in the 30th century, eh? Sounds interesting. If your time machine works, I'll take your officer, Professor. 2 weeks passed. All set. Outfit you're wearing is bulletproof, heatproof, and inside the time machine are various weapons and small handcrafted helicopter and food for 24 hours. Good luck. Okay, so the professor figured, you know what, the future might not be great, right? 1,000 years from now, it could be anything. So I'm gonna give you a gun, food, and fucking helicopter. Just to be safe. Just to be safe, I'm sending all this. Okay, I at least respect the professor for figuring, what if the future 1,000 years from now isn't exactly great? I should prepare him for that. Good idea. Just make sure you get me back 24 hours. I'm supposed to report for duty tomorrow. Well, here goes. He's gone. I did it. I did it. I sent him into the future, or killed him. Well, see him in 24 hours. Something's wrong with the wires. They're short circuit. Oh, he's trapped in the future, isn't he? So this is just like a future isekai. Okay, sure, whatever. He's got future isekai. What happened? Some sort of explosion. It's Professor Lawrence. He's badly hurt. Quickly, call the ambulance. Meanwhile, unaware of the explosion, Dick finds himself in a strange world. Queer place. The city was once here. It seems to have disappeared, but there's a new one over it. Oh, look. Looks like a race or an escape. Those people in front of them just seem to be human, so I'm on their side. Have a couple of 20th century Mickey fins, you animated radio sets. Can't keep fighting. They can't take us. Whatever, they speak English in the 30th century. I'm not gonna even question it. Yeah, sure, whatever. They speak the same language 1,000 years from now. Oh fuck. Oh, good thing the professor built this universal translator that I have to put in my ear. Let me just do that. It seems they have taken us, stranger, but thanks for your help. I am Mira. And you? I am Dick Devons. You did what with your dick? Oh, Universal Translator's still on the fritz, eh? Is this thing on? Is that better? I am Dick Devons. I'll here to tell you I got here as soon as I learned what's going on. I'm a complete stranger from another world, you might say. What's this name of this place? This is Futuria. At present, it is ruled by the Tentacle Men of Venus, who invaded the Earth 5 years ago. Sure, whatever. They named the future place Futuria. We've lived at peace for so long, we have forgotten how to fight. I've noticed the century has been glass enclosed. Must have been because the Venusians can't live in our atmosphere. That is correct. Our people finally gathered all the power of free men and turned on the invaders' enforced retreat. Okay, so they're fighting Venus aliens, sure. Futura was formerly a great center of world commerce and the local capital of the World States Confederation. The first World Congress towards the end of the 20th century was held in and then was called New York and abolishing force of international weapons and substitute the conference table. With peace established, science made its great strides. So they created a teleportation device that could send things 500 ways, and they teleported a dog, and they're like, "Holy shit, we teleported a fucking dog!" I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. That's nifty. Where are these beings taking these mechanical contrivances which captured us? We've been taken from the Futurian commander, Kalak. These mechanical men are telemetrons controlled by... Okay, they're radio controlled, the robots got you. So long you will escape the long arm of Venus. Someday we'll cut those arms off of you, one of you and your heads too. Silence, Earth slave. Whap. Who is this strange creature? Speak up, dog. I'm the little man who which wasn't there, which means it's none of your business. Throw all the insolent pigs into the cell. He'll soon have a taste of Venusian torture. As for, well, the others, I'll devise punishment for them. The conquerors have changed since my days, but not their methods. Those are in Venus airships, mechanically advanced people, all gadgets, for example. We were left by our people. Venusians have little science at all. Their ships and telemetrons were developed centuries ago. They've made no progress since. But they have powerful weapon, a blue mind ray paralyzer. They have mind control. The first things the Venetians mechanical guards help. My stomach, I'm dying. I just got bored and I wanted company. Tell your telemetrons not to make any trouble and have you release my friends once in a while unless your back broken. They're free for every moment. Okay, anti-gravitor makes the metal weightless. Venusians haven't discovered these yet. Boom. Watch out for that ray gun, duck. Little lead thrower, small but deadly. Hurry, the telemetrons will never find us once we reach the woods. We've made it. An airship in that crate will help me rip it open. Some gadget anti-gravitor. Let's lift off. Okay, so they take the anti-gravity device, build the airship. Here's the plan. You mean you'll round up all the groups of Earthmen hiding near, and while Mira and I bomb Futura. Oh, sure, that works. Funny, only a few weeks ago I bombed another tyrant in another world 1,000 years younger. I hope you'll do as well. Moments later, pew pew pew. Come on, Earthmen, we're fighting for eternal freedom!
Paralyze the rebel!
We broke their glass covering. They can't stand the Earth's atmosphere. They're fleeing to their black horses. Man, we can't breathe. Can't breathe in this oxygen. We're dying here. I've got them captured. Kalak incoming to remind them they'll be lost. Stop, Earth swine, or you're... Oh, yeah, you get the idea. Surrounded. Think again. Why is it that their heads look like sausages, right? I'm not the only one who sees these potato sausage aliens for what they are. I'll show you. Ever play football? Okay, yeah, he's just football tackling this guy. He's not Venusian at all. Renegade Earthman in disguise. Well, men will know what to do with a traitor. The city is ours. The magnet. And he's just punching what appears to be a superhero slash supervillain. I like the costume design, though. Very simple, very Phantom-esque.
An all-around athlete in college, Grant Hilford becomes a promising young scientist and inventor of the incredible geolocator. Able to find anyone, no matter how distant, Grant's device makes it the first test in tracking down the Crimson Conqueror. After Grant has been accused of killing Randall, one of the Conqueror's victims, granted to be warned in the trial to Africa. And now, the Conqueror's jungle headquarters.
Here's our first squad of Wanobi's Conqueror. Good start. We'll have the arms as soon as a little inspect gets here with the guns. Okay, we've got a supervillain in his jungle army.
Meanwhile, Grant Supply presses closer.
I'm not afraid, Grant, but I wish we had a better idea of what the Crimson Conqueror is up to. City went out to scout ahead. Maybe we'll find something, Debbie. He's pretty close now. He seems to be hopped up to. Wah! Alien Smith and his men are on trail. Calm down, CD. Let's get the facts straight. Who is this Ali Insmith? Bad fella, Bwana. Him gun runner. Okay, he runs guns in the jungle. And this guy's like, yeah, this guy's a weapons dealer. This looks like a job for, maybe a superhero. I've been thinking about putting on a costume and a mask, fighting crime, protecting my local neighborhood. What do you think? It's not a bad idea, Kalanga. You should do it. Got that whole lion hood thing. Maybe you could do that as a theme. An ambush is set. They come now, Bwana. Here's where the tangle comes with the Congo Commandos. Ready? Okay, that's a good name for a superhero group. You got you two. You can be the Congo Commandos. You just need a mask or something. Then, take 'em, city! The demons! Outnumbered, Grant and City force the attack. Nice scrap so far. By Allah! It shall be thy last. What are these? Yeah, whatever. I'm sorry. Watch, Bwana. He just goes, pow! He shot that dude right there. Fair enough. But as the blade falls, thanks for the tip-off, City. He hits the dude real hard. A few more scattered shots, and infidel fool. If the Crimson Conqueror learns you have stolen his guns, he'll learn, and ifs, and no ifs about it. Climb on to the burn noose, Innsmouth. Machine guns, now we fight, Buona. We'll need 3 of our men to take Innsmouth's gain out of the colonial outpost. That's leaves 6 of us. We've got our side of the element of surprise, so he's some sort of colonialist. Not feeling like a hero, but, you know. At least he's stopping, you know, a supervillain slash gun runner. Looks like Innsmouth. How do you find my infidi? This is the good friend of alliances, brings guns for thine master. Don't worry, you won't get far ahead. These guys have, you know, have cool costumes and everything. City, get him, Buona. I won't hesitate to waste my bullets on you. And City won't waste them on you. Yet you're choking him. Well, you're punching him.
Heavens! They're going over.
City! And that is how City died. A hero. They built a nice statue for him and everything, commemorating the freedom fighters who fought these oppressive forces, who tried to conquer their native home. It's a very tasteful statue, too. Meanwhile, we haven't got a chance, Conqueror. The Wanabes are starting to break. Half our own men are killed. Gather the others and follow me.
A fiery phalanx, balance towards the gate.
Grab the Conqueror, boys.
Pew, pew, pew. Not so easy, fools.
Hang in a clean getaway. They head for the big Janampi swamp, Buona, and no man ever come out of there alive. Okay, they're going to the swamp. No man comes out alive in the swamp. The remaining Wanobes are round up. Talk about empty victories. City dead. The Conqueror gone, and the police are waiting for me back in the United States. We know you didn't kill Randall Grant. Let's find a plane on the coast and take our chance on your being cleared somehow. I mean, you did help the native peoples take out a gun runner, and I feel like City's the real hero here. You know, he died trying to... Oh, wait, no, he's still alive. Okay, he did heroic, cool shit in order to save his people from a gun-running operation. 2 days later at the Congo report. We don't have a personal plane, Halford. I'm afraid we can't carry passengers on that run. Well, you'll have to change your mind after telephoning Inspector Spangle of the New York Police Department.
Who? Grant Halford! I want pictures of Spider-Man! Pictures of Spider-Man! Oh yeah, Africa! Yeah, that seems right. Great the seats.
Our plane's on our way. Wait a moment. That native looking... Great guns, it's City! Hey there. I got a guy. He's dead. We land in tree, Buona. City, here you go along, bids Skybird. Think City, say goodbye. That accomplishes all we need to prove that the Conqueror killed Randall. He's coming towards the Atlantic, billowing, finally New York. Plane's just landed, Pat. Let's nab him.
I want the picture of Spider-Man!
Slow down, boys. No one gets on that plane before us.
Listen, Buster. I happen to be Inspector Spangle.
I don't care if you're the commissioner. Everyone on that plane has to clear through immigration patrol. Well, there's Professor Spangle waiting for us, Debbie.
I'll be surprised.
Suffering dogfish. Who's that? That's not Spider-Man. Reasonable. Be reasonable. City's a friend of mine, and that's the rat he captured as a Nazi spy. Oh. Yeah, City's definitely getting a fucking statue built of him for his fight against the Nazis. Later on, City became an anti-colonial freedom fighter and communist, and sadly died, but they built a pretty cool statue of him nonetheless. When City born, Dr. Man tell mother, City will always be fella belong big country along big water. Nix the double talk, chum. Let's see that paper. Oh. Oh, City's a black man in the 1930s America. Oh, I'm sorry, City. Yeah, City later dies as a civil rights hero. An anti-colonial hero. I would read a comic book about City's adventures as fighting colonial oppressors wherever they come. Being pals with this dude, he's like, you know what, you're one of the okay white people. You didn't try to colonize me. You were my friend, you helped me fight Nazis together. You helped me with the bus riots. You were a pretty okay guy, Alan Grant. Okay, Inspector, they're all yours. The star witness, huh? That Halford and the other gang. On the level, Spagel, he seems a bit worried. What's wrong, City? Jungle fever. He got big booty black women on mind. Yes, Ted is going to make that joke. I'm sorry, but it's too good to just pass up. What do you want from me? I'm only human. Haha, trying to pull a fast one on me, huh? Can't catch the old stuff, Spangle. Halford, you're under arrest for murder of Walter G. Grendel. A split second later, Grant asks, sorry, Spangle, but you're still wrong. Whamp. Hey, they got our car. Hop in towards the towers. Sir, another magnet just hit the second tower. We don't know for certain what the Crimson... Okay, what are we supposed to do? Escaping Grant, what now? There must be some way to prove I'm innocent, and somehow we've got to find it. We don't know for certain what the Crimson Conqueror is dead. He may have reached some remote native camp. We'll see what he can pick up with the geolocator. Sure, he has a device that lets him know where everyone is forever. Meanwhile, in the desolate Japani swamp, we'll have to be able to take off in a few days. Come back to the wreck. No, not this time. We're going to find Halford and make him sure he doesn't meddle again. The Crimson Conqueror. Until the world changes before I give up that name. Can the magnet blah blah blah. The magnet. I like that man's face. I'm not feeling this anymore, chat. Well, those were comic books. From a certain era. Tomorrow, probably not any streams. I haven't been feeling it. I'm going to get someone to sign us off on. Something to sign us off on. Yeah. World's on fire. How about yours? So, let's find a national anthem to sign us off on. I'd like to thank the fine people of Tanzania for sponsoring this stream. No, no one actually sponsors these streams. It is a joke. It's meant to be funny. It's meant to be a laugh. I feel like I legally have to say that. Goodbye. Goodbye, JoJo's